While the U.S. and South Korean governments still believe North Korea's third nuclear test is imminent, Pyongyang is sending mixed signals about its intentions to move forward with the test. Our Choi You-sun has more.
North Korea's ruling party newspaper, the Rodong Sinmun, has said Pyongyang is prepared for any international economic or military sanctions it would face if it conducts a third nuclear test, according to a Chinese media report. The newspaper threatened a retaliatory strike against anyone that violates North Korea's dignity and sovereignty after blaming the U.S. and its allies for slapping it with UN sanctions and therefore driving the Korean Peninsula into uncertainty and instability. The UN Security Council last month adopted a new resolution and expanded sanctions on North Korea, condemning Pyongyang's December 12th rocket launch. Toning down slightly from its recent series of rhetoric, however, the Kim Jong-un regime late Friday criticized the U.S. and its allies, including South Korea, for jumping to conclusions about the nuclear test and discussing a preemptive attack upon North Korea's nuclear ambitions. In an attempt to clarify what the rest of the world perceived as a direct threat from leader Kim Jong-un to proceed with a nuclear test, a propaganda website said Kim was merely vowing to protect the interest of North Koreans. Pyongyang added Washington and Seoul would only end up regretting any preemptive measures taken for a presumed nuclear test. Many analysts believe the North Korean regime is trying to confuse and deceive the prying eyes of the U.S. and South Korea by sending mixed signals. Others suggest Pyongyang may continue to escalate tensions in the region to pressure Washington back to the negotiating table. Choi You-sun, Arirang News.